Hey, what's going on, everyone? So in today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the Electrostaff Purge Trooper. So this was not on my list of must-haves, but I had to run to the UPS store, and my local GameStop just happens to be right next to the UPS store. So I'm thinking, okay, let me run in GameStop and just see what they got. And from afar, I see this bright purple, just like, hey. So I figured, why not? I mean, it's a pretty cool looking trooper. I have the other one with the blasters. The articulation is terrible, but it is a good looking trooper, and I think he looks pretty good on the shelf, and I think this guy's gonna look really good right next to him. But as you can see, it comes in the classic Gaming Greats package that we've seen for a while now. Got a pretty good sized window. You can see the trooper, got his Electrostaff there with the little electro bits. Got the Gaming Greats logo there. Got a really cool picture of the Purge Trooper down there. And of course, Jedi Fallen Order there. On that side of the box, you have the large font and then the regular font. On that side, you got the beautiful purple, and it's not numbered because it is a Gaming Great. The top of the box is just black. On the bottom of the box, you got the barcode and a whole bunch of stuff that no one ever reads. And on the back of the box, you got the same picture as the front. You get a short bio in various languages and more stuff that no one ever reads. I'm gonna get the Electrostaff Purge Trooper open. Let's take a look at him. Okay, so I got the this Purge Trooper open, and let's just take a look at him from head to toe, and I have the other Purge Trooper there to compare to in a second. So this is basically the same figure, just blacked out. You know, there's less red. I mean, there's obviously red there, a little hint of red there, but apart from that, I mean, it's the same figure. But, you know, this helmet is a pretty cool helmet design. I really like it. This is nicely done. You got a hint of red in the visor, which I think is really, really cool. The belt looks good. Armor up here, you know, nice glossy black. Arms look nice. Got an Imperial logo tucked under there. Armor looks great. Got some sculpt in there. This Imperial logo is very clean on this side. Yeah, I really like that a lot. Same thing on this arm. Belt looks good. Nice sculpt on the pouches. Coming around, it's basically a Stormtrooper belt, just blacked out, but it looks good. I like it. So this comma is cloth, and it feels a little softer than this one. You can see how the one on the other Purge Trooper kind of flares out at the bottom. This one is a lot softer, and maybe it's just me. I don't know, but it just, well, for some reason, it just hangs better. And it's just black, and it has a little split there. Oh, and since we're back here, got some red there on his back, which is a nice touch. I like that a lot. And some other little sculpted details in there. You know, but it's nice shiny black armor. That's what the legs look like. Got a white stripe on this side and nothing on this side. And then that same shiny black just carries all the way down to the feet. And you got a little bit of sculpt on top of the shoes there. Yeah, it's a cool looking figure. I'm happy to have it. I mean, there's nothing special about it, but I mean, these guys do look good on the shelf. And as far as comparing the two, I mean, obviously you got red up here, red pauldron. You've got some red in here, these little straps. You know, on the Electrostaff Purge Trooper, they're just black. So that's a little different. And of course, this has a red stripe on the comma. This is just black. But, you know, same Imperial logo, same thing on that side. Now, of course, this red is a little more pronounced on this one. Kind of like that one better. This one's just barely there. And the legs are identical. And the feet are identical. So it's the same figure, it's just more blacked out. So let's just run through articulation real quick on this Purge Trooper, and it's going to be just like that one. So the head can turn side to side. You've got just a smidge of tilt, not much at all. And you've got a little bit of down, and you got a little bit of up. So these shoulder pads are pretty solid. They do not flex, they do not recess in, they don't go over. That is it for arms up. They just kind of stop right there. And the left arm can rotate all the way around. On the right side, pauldron gets in the way. You've got a double hinge elbow, but it really doesn't do anything. I mean, that's all you got. You've got a swivel at the bicep, a swivel at the wrist. The right hand is hinged up and down, and he's got a trigger finger for some odd reason. It's obviously used the same hand, but yeah, this one's hinged up and down. And the left one is hinged side to side, but really all you get is in because of the armor plate on the back of the hand, but we do have some pretty decent in there. You've got a swivel at the waist. You have some, not so much in the way of crunch, but you do have some pretty decent back. And you have a hint of side to side tilt. You've got an upper thigh swivel, and if you rotate the legs out just a touch, the legs get up to there. They go out that far. They go back that far. You've got double jointed knees, but the back of the knee pad kind of gets trapped in there, so that's all you got. Feet don't go down very much. They go up that far, and you've got some swivel at the ankle. And as far as accessories, there's the Electrostaff. Not much to it. I mean, there's a little bit of detail there in the center of the staff. These things just slide all over the place. These are kind of dumb. But you got a little bit of sculpt there. Got some little nubbins on the end. Some more sculpt there on that end. But like I said, these things just kind of sit there and they don't really stay on very well. They just kind of fall off. You know, they need to be a little bit smaller, just a little bit tighter. I mean, you can sort of get them to stay if you hook them on one of these little knobs here, these little nubbins that stick out. I don't know. It's kind of goofy. And this one's even bigger. This one really just kind of slides all over the place, just back up. See? Yeah, this is kind of a dumb idea. You see how much space they have in there? It's way too big for the size of the staff. And as far as demonstrating him holding it, I'm taking these off and I'm going to put them right down. And as far as getting him to hold the staff, the fingers are just in the wrong shape. But fortunately, that one's a little bit flexy. Okay, that goes in. It's pretty stable. The left hand is a gripping hand, and you once again have to bend the fingers out to get it to wrap around. The thumb doesn't cooperate there. Okay, so he does hold that fairly well. I mean, once it's in, it's definitely in. It's not going to slide around, but you're kind of limited on posing because he has really poor articulation in the arms. I mean, you can get him up to there, sort of back like that, like he's about to thrust, jab somebody with it. Yeah, that one just kind of just barely sits in the left hand. So you can get him there with the left hand and still holding on to it. The right arm is totally trapped by the pauldron. It doesn't want to go up much at all. I mean, you can get him up there. Yeah, you're kind of limited with posing on this guy. I'm still happy that I bought it. I mean, it's a cool looking figure. It's just not a very good figure in the way of articulation. And if you want to put here, just for the sake of the video, if you want to put these on, they just kind of sit there. And down here, that can sort of sit like that. But again, it just wants to slide. So you have to sort of find that happy spot. There, that sort of sits. If you wiggle it or move it, it might slide. It might, yep, see, it just fell off. Yeah, this is a really dumb idea. And see, this one's already slid down to his hand. Again, if you move him, let's see how long it takes. Yep, there it goes. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to leave these on or stick them in my box of accessories that I never ever use. Yeah, I can stick them on 3PO's hands. Stick one on top of IG-11's head. Or maybe having it come out of the Jawa's little blaster. Or this. Actually, what I need to do is see if the ones that came with Zeb fit on the end of the Purge Trooper's staff. Not really. The opening on this one is up, and there it goes. Yeah, it's a little small. So yeah, just like I thought. Oop. Yeah, so in closing, I mean, it's a mediocre figure. I'm happy to have it just because it looks cool. But this staff with these things, I mean, these are just dumb. But on the shelf, I mean, next to the other one, I think he looks great. It's a really good looking figure. It's just, I wish they had done better with the staff. That's my only real gripe. Yeah, but the armor does look really good. I'm totally digging the blacked out pauldron, just to give just a little bit of, mixing it up between red and black. I think that looks really cool. The rest of the outfit looks good. The comma's different, again, just mixing it up a little bit. But please comment below. I would love to hear your thoughts on this Purge Trooper. If you love him, if you hate him, if you think he's okay, just let me know below. And if you like videos on Black Series, please consider dropping a like on this video and subscribing to the channel and turning on notifications. I'd certainly appreciate it. And I just thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see y'all next time.